up guys, welcome to another fingerpicking lesson. Marco here. Let's talk about a busy chord progression. Now for me, a busy chord progression is a chord progression that combines a lot of different elements. You know, in the thing I was playing at the beginning of the video, I was combining chords, melody, rhythm, percussive guitar. I was playing some scales, and at some point I throw in a solo as well. Now I'm gonna break it down so that you can understand what I was playing, and so that maybe you can come up with your own stuff. Okay, you really want to take it step by step, guys. This is not like a very simple lesson, okay, but I really want to show you how you can break it down and come up with different layers and different way of playing a chord progression. Now guys, few things before we get started. Make sure that you check my Patreon page and get the tab if you need the tab. Okay, you can get this tab as well as all the YouTube tabs and additional fingerpicking programs, and also subscribe to this channel if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons. Now let's have a close up, guys, and let's get started. Alright guys, let's get started. I want to show you from the really beginning. We are in a key of E minor, and I started this guitar part with the scale. And a percussion, okay? Now I'm using an E minor pentatonic to play this thing. Okay, G string for number 9, B string for number 8 and 10, the E string for number 7 and 10, okay? So, and then for number 12, simultaneously with the E string open. You want to let it ring out. And then after that, I have this pattern here, which is thumb on the body here and middle finger on the side. And the pattern, it goes like this. Thumb, side, thumb, 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 side. Thumb, thumb, side, thumb, 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 side. Okay? Okay, you really want to take it step by step with these things, guys, and especially like to combine both the percussion and the notes. Okay, make sure that the bass note keeps ringing out. And then we move on to the first chord progression. Alright guys, let's get started. Chord progression is very, very simple. E minor, C9, and G major, okay? But on each one of these chords, we are going to actually do a lot. We're going to actually play a lot of things. Now, the first chord, E minor, we have a beautiful phrase in 6th, and then the C9, Hendrix double stops, and G with the short phrase. So there is a lot going on. Now, the first chord is the E minor 7 odd 9, and I'm plucking the chord like this. You have the E string open, the D string for number 4, the G string, and the B string for number 3. I'm plucking the chord like this. You have E string, D string, G string, and B string, okay? Now after that, I have a thumb slap, okay, on the E string, and then the G string open, okay, so then I have the bass note again, okay, and then I play this beautiful phrase. Okay, so these are all 6th, and they are all going to be played on the same set of string. D string for number 9, B string for number 8, then 7 7, 5 5, and 4 and 3. Okay, so I'm plucking with index and ring. Slowly. Now the second chord is a C odd 9. Okay, and we're playing a beautiful chord, really popular on guitar. The A string fret number 3, the D string fret number 2, G string open, and the B string fret number 3. Okay, you want to pluck that simultaneously. And then I have Hendrix double sub, which is okay, on the A string fret number 5, and a hammer on fret number 7, and then I pluck simultaneously the D and the G string fret number 5, which is played with the bar chord, okay? So, and I finish with the beautiful G major chord, which is the low E fret number 3, D string open, G string open, and the B string fret number 3. So the C, Now, the G will also have a short phrase. So once you pluck the G, you want to change the fingering and play the E string fret number 3 with the third finger, and then the B string fret number 1, pull off, B string open, G string fret number 2, and the G string open, okay? So beautiful sounding chord progression. Now the second time we repeat the same thing, so the E minor is the same, the C at 9 is the same, but what we're gonna do after that, we're gonna play the C at 9 and then on the B string, the fret number 3, slide to fret number 5 without plucking again, and then the E string fret number 3, and a beautiful G chord, okay? E string fret number 3, E string fret number 3, and then you just strum, okay? So, alright, so the whole thing. Alright, now the second part is really cool, okay? Even though it's a little bit more challenging, but we're kind of playing a solo, okay? We actually, not kind of, we're playing a solo. Let me show you how to do that. Now guys, the solo is played without backing track, so there is nothing playing along with what we play, okay? And it's always chord, melody, chord, melody. So chord, melody, chord, chord, okay? And chord progression is slightly different. E minor, D, and C, okay? Now on the first chord, E minor, I'm playing a minor pentatonic scale, E minor pentatonic scale, G string fret number 9, B string fret number 8, 10, E string fret number 7, 10, okay? And then B string fret number 10, and I slide to fret 12, okay? So, and you want to make sure that the bass note is still ringing out as you're playing the melody. Now, after that I have D major, okay? So I strum the D major chord, and I have another phrase. As you can see, the D is still ringing out, the bass note, the fourth string, still ringing out. That's the secret, okay? And so the phrase on the D is the E string fret number 10, and then the B string fret number 10, you quickly slide to fret 12, back to fret number 10, and fret number 8, okay? So, and the last chord is C. And on the C we have a longer phrase that we really have to manage perfectly in terms of timing. So you have the C chord, and then, so we start with the pentatonic scale, G string fret number 9, B string fret number 8 and 10, okay? And then the E string fret number 7 and 10. And then we play a minor scale, E minor scale. So the E string fret number 8, 7, the B string fret number 10 and 8 and 7, okay? So, and then we keep going. G string fret number 9, B string fret number 7, G string fret number 9, and we finish with the B string fret number 8. So, the whole thing. Now after that, as soon as I play the B string fret number 8, I play the E string. So I'm basically playing the E minor chord again. But I start with the bass note only, and then the chord, and then I strum, okay? So after that, so I have the D string fret number 9 and the B string fret number 8, okay? So a beautiful sixth, and I kind of slide into it, okay? So, and then the B string fret number 7, and then the D string. So right now I'm changing chord, but I'm not strumming the D again. So I play the B string fret 7, the D string open, and the G string fret number 4, yeah. And then I play this really fast pentatonic of E minor, which is the G string fret number 7, B string fret number 5 and 8, the E string fret number 5, 7, 5, B string fret number 8, 5, and the G string fret number 7 and 4. So okay, there are some hammer on and pull off between 5 and 8. There is a hammer on, and between 7 and 5 there is a pull off, and then there is a pull off between the 8 and 5, okay? And then the rest is all plucked. And I finish with the B string fret number 5, okay? So, and I play a C add 9 chord. A string fret number 5, sorry, A string fret number 3, G string open, B string fret number 3, and the E string open. Now let's just quickly recap. E minor, D, C, E, D, and the C add 9. I'm playing the C add 9 with 1 and 2, guys, because obviously we're coming from this position. And then I play the C add 9, and I let it ring out, and then D, play like a D add 9, D, G string fret 2, and B string fret number 3, and then the E string open. And then I'm gonna go back to it's just the same thing, which is going to end on the G chord, okay? Now guys, it's pretty challenging chord progression. There's a lot going on, to be honest with you, and really take it step by step, you know, check the tab if you need it, definitely helpful. And then I'm gonna see you on another video for another lesson. Thank you for watching, see you next time.